If you keep your head when all men doubt you. If you want something and don't get it, there are only two reasons. You either really didn't want it, or you tried to bargain over the price. I keep 6 honest serving men. Theirs names are what and why and when and how and where and who. Beware of over-concern for money or position or glory. Someday you will meet a man who cares for none of these things. Then you will know how poor you are. A man can never have too much red wine, too many books, or too much ammunition. Of all the liars in the world, sometimes the worst are our own fears. If you can keep your wits about you while all others are losing theirs and blaming you, the world will be yours and everything in it. What's more, you'll be a man, my son. We are the opening verse of the opening page of the chapter of endless possibilities. This is a brief life, but in its brevity it offers us some splendid moments, some meaningful adventures. There is no sin so great as ignorance. Remember this. For it's guns this and guns that, and chuck him out, the brutes, but they're the savior of our loved ones when the thugs begin to loot. A woman's guess is much more accurate than a man's certainty. We're all islands shouting lies to each other across seas of misunderstanding. Borrow trouble for yourself, if that's your nature, but don't lend it to your neighbors. God could not be everywhere, and therefore he made mothers. Words are, of course, the most powerful drug used by mankind. Be slow to judge, for we know little of what has been done and nothing of what has been resisted. He who faces no calamity gains no courage. If you give someone more than they can do, they will do it. If you give them only what they can do, they will do nothing. There's no jealousy in the grave. Keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. No one thinks of winter when the grass is green. He wrapped himself in quotations, as a beggar would enfold himself in the purple of emperors. I always prefer to believe the best of everybody. It saves so much trouble. I never made a mistake in my life, at least, never one that I couldn't explain away afterwards. If history were taught in the form of stories, it would never be forgotten. For the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. I am the cat who walks by himself, and all places are alike to me. Take everything you like seriously, except yourselves. No price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself. You must learn to forgive a man when he's in love. He's always a nuisance. We have 40 million reasons for failure, but not a single excuse. We have 40 million reasons for failure, but not a single excuse.